Hey there, welcome to Hiking for Health CA, and this is day one of our pretty much cross-country road trip and back that we took. So as you can see, day one started from home and we ended in Salt Lake City with a few things in between. So here we go. Enjoy the videos and pictures. Now I'll admit that on the way out to our destination, which ultimately was a suburb of Atlanta, Georgia, we were, I wouldn't say rushed, but we were trying to be more direct. We weren't stopping at a whole lot of places, but you'll see in the next couple of days on the way out there that we did do some stopping that was interesting. But one of the things that became a theme for the trip was road work. I don't think there was a single state we visited that didn't have a lane closed somewhere on one of their major highways. On the way out, we took mostly 80 and then ducked down. And you'll see that in the other days that are coming. Duck down off of 80 to get into Georgia, but almost every single fairly major highway and thoroughfare of every state we went through had at least a few miles of closed lanes, people just working on stuff, which I guess is good. You got to work on the roads, right, to make them nice. I could think of a couple of California roads that need work like that haven't been worked on, but that became a theme. On the way out on the first day, one of the places that we did stop was the Boneville Salt Flats. It's kind of a cool thing if you've never heard of it. It's where a lot of land speed records have been run there and achieved there, because it is indeed an old, basically bottom of the ocean. It's a salt flat, and it is extremely flat, and so they're able to do these high-speed runs with rocket cars. I remember when I was a kid, they used to show them occasionally on the Wide World of Sports, these rocket cars trying to get the land speed record done. So that's kind of an interesting stop on Highway 80 on the way out towards Salt Lake City, because that used to be a gigantic salt lake. In fact, it used to be an ocean. Part of that was under the water, was ocean for a long time before North America fully formed. So that's kind of a cool stop, and one of the few good stops, or interesting stops, that we took on the first day. And I gotta say, scorpions and snakes, especially rattlesnakes, are not strangers to California, and yet I don't see signs like this in California. But you do in Utah. So that's just before we got into Salt Lake City. At one of the rest stops, they're just warning you that they're going to be around the rest stop. So that's always interesting. But that basically was the first day, like I say, kind of moving out there, straight line, no nonsense. First day for our trip. Second day is coming up.